Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'd like to share what sold this past weekend, which was January 27th and 28th. And I didn't have a lot of sales this past weekend. So on eBay, I only had 2 sales, and on Poshmark, I had 7. So with eBay, the 2 sales, I grossed $66, and on Poshmark for the 7 sales, I grossed $264. So that's a total of 9 sales that sold for $330. So let's see. Some other sort of facts about this weekend is I listed only 6 items this weekend and I sold 9 items. And so the ASP, the average sale price came out to $36 per item for the average sales price, which is a great it's a great number. However, I need to sell more items. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the 2 eBay sales. All right. So I think I'll do this one first. All right. So this one actually sold before and it was returned. The buyer changed her mind on this item. But again, somebody purchased this item. It's new with tags and it is 100% cashmere poncho or scarf. And I'm not going to unfold it all the way, but it's a really pretty sort of mossy green color. And it is made in Nepal. So really nice item. Let's see what the best way to fold it. I think is this way. And the title for this is Dolma Cashmere Poncho Women Green Wrap Coastal Lagging Look, handmade in Nepal. So, and it sold for $31, and it took let's see, 115, and so then it took about a week after relisting it to sell. So that's really great. It's a great sell-through, and also it is a really good profit for me. And I think I talked about this the last ship with me, is that I am trying to get a higher profit per item now, rather than the $20 per item. I'm striving for $25 per item. And this does affect a lot of different things. It affects, how I'm sourcing. It's affecting how frequently I'm sourcing, and that is one of the reasons why I haven't raised the amount of items that I list. So I had lowered my listing amount that I listed back when I went on vacation, and I lowered it from 5 to 3, and I am just starting to ramp up to 4. And I wanted to kind of take my time with it, because since I'm raising, the profit margin, I wanted to get kind of a little bit used to that before I jumped into increasing my listings. And so far I feel like, I'm working towards it. It's still a little rocky for me, but it just takes a little bit of time to get used to. I'm increasing the amount of times that I go sourcing. I'm trying to increase the different stores or different places that I source at as well. Okay, so the next item is this really nice one-piece bathing suit. It has this one strap asymmetrical top. Excuse me. Yeah, I did catch a cold, so that's another thing that kind of slowed me down a little bit this past week. This is Ralph Lauren swimsuit, new with tags. And I picked this one up at the closest Goodwill store to me. And I like picking up new with tags swimwear. So this one is Ralph Lauren swimsuit women 10 cream gold paisley print slimming new is the title, and it sold for $35. And it took about a month and a half to sell. So this one is a really great sale for me. $35 is exceeding my $25 profit margin. So this is a great sale for me. Let's see, I can do this. And you may kind of wonder, well, you're only striving for $25 more profit per item, is that much harder? And for me, it is a bit harder because I have to I get used to picking up a certain kind of item, thinking that it's going to sell, or, checking comps and things like that. And those items might be more plentiful than the higher priced items. So, it does take a little bit of adjusting. Let's see, wrong one. Okay. So one of the viewers had made a really super great suggestion on if I were to change the little containers for my thank you stickers, then I could easily tell which one it was for Poshmark and which one was for eBay, which is an awesome suggestion, but I haven't memorized which one goes to which, so I'm still kind of fumbling around a little bit, but I'll get used to it. So anyways, I make these little stickers on my label printer, and I have the Dymo 4XL. Excuse me. Okay, so now we have Poshmark sales. I'm going to switch this over. So next item to ship out is this Fontaine white blouse. And Fontaine is a designer out of France. And I've been lucky enough to find a couple of her items. This one was actually at the Goodwill store. So what I found is there is a following for Fontaine. It looks as though she kind of specializes in the white button-down shirt, and she kind of tweaks the design of it in different, subtle ways. Like, for example, with this one, she has like a French fold-over cuff that's ribbed here, and the same ribbing that's going on the cuff is also going on in the collar. The collar is also kind of a more of an exaggerated style that lays flat, and the whole shirt is a little bit more fitted and darted. So, there's a lot of really nice details to this shirt, which is great. And her white shirts, if you look on her website, she has many different styles of the white shirt. So it's real interesting that she kind of played off of that classic garment. Okay, let's see. Title for this is Fontaine shirt, women 1/2 chest 34 inches, white cotton buttoned classic France is the title, and it sold for $38. I think it took about 2 months to sell. So this one did, which is still a really fast sale for me. But it wasn't like it sold in, a week or something like that. Let's see now, this one is, yeah, okay, here we are. I still consider 2 months a very fast sale. So very good sale. $38 definitely brings me, my desired profit margin even, higher, which is great. So would I pick up another Anne Fontaine shirt? Yes, I would. I would definitely pick up anything Anne Fontaine and look it up and see what the comps are. So, right? Okay, then we have, next is a Free People sweater. It is more of like a chunky knit, cable knit sweater. It's 100% cotton, very oversized, I would say tunic style. And it's in this really great color. I love this color. I don't know exactly what to call it. What would you call this color? Almost like a camel color, caramel, or maybe like a dark ochre color. I don't know. It's a really nice color. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and fold it this way. I still love finding Free People. Free People is still pretty popular, especially, I would say especially on Poshmark. And I still think people are actively looking out for Free People, and certain items are going to do better than others. So this sort of chunky knit sweater, I would say, is still a really popular style. So, happy to find this one. This sweater I found at my local Goodwill bins. So my Goodwill bins charges $1.99 per pound, and I figure out my cost of goods by figuring out an average for the year. And so since the year just started, I have a new average that I'm working with right now. And I think I want to say it's $2.34. So that is my average cost of goods per item. Okay. And then, let's see, next we have, this is actually something that I picked up over at the Hawaii Goodwill bins, and their price was $1, I think it was $1.60 per item. All right, so this item is Spencer Alexis, and I've picked up Spencer Alexis a couple of times, and I really like picking this brand up. It has more of, I would say, an art to wear kind of vibe about it. Also, you can say it's kind of Asian inspired as well, because it really does look like a kimono style. It even has more of that frog toggle closure in front. Mixed media, has sheer sort of kimono style sleeves here, and you know, just some embroidery down the front, so some lace as well, so mixed media, really pretty. And so since I've had good experience with this brand in the past, I just went ahead and grabbed it when I was at the Honolulu bins, and it's you know, for $1.60. I thought this was a great find. Let's see which one it's going into. Do that. Let's see. Let me find you the title. Yes, here it is. So title is Spencer Alexis Kimono Jacket 1X Topper Black Silk Blend Floral Mixed Media Boho is the title. It sold for $38, and it took about, I would say it took about 3 days to sell. So this is a great sale. It sold fast, and you know, it's made more than my $25 profit that I'm looking for. So happy with this sale. I think it's really an interesting thing to change, essentially, like the profit that I'm trying to achieve. It's a different mindset for me. It's a different feeling looking for that kind of item. And in a way, it makes it easier, especially when I'm at the bins, where I can come across a lot of great sort of bread and butter items, you know, mall brands, great items, but they're only going to fetch maybe $15 profit. It's much easier when I'm striving for this higher amount. It's much easier for me to say no to those items, which is very interesting psychologically, I think. So, you know, maybe I'm doing the right thing with this new approach for myself. So, we'll see. You know, I need to be able to sort of increase my listings. You know, that's one thing that's going to need to happen. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, so next item is a really fun one. This is a Hawaiian style camp shirt, but it's covered with guitars. And they look like they're electric guitars mainly. Really a fun shirt. And this is a vintage David Carey shirt. Okay, I'm going to also make sure to fold it so that I protect the buttons. So I'm going to fold it inward. This item I found at Out of the Closet, which is a thrift store in Berkeley. And let's see, it's going to go in there. Okay, let me look up the title. Title is Vintage David Carey Hawaiian Shirt Men XL Black Guitar All Over Print Camp Rock is the title. And this one sold for $30. And let's see, it took about maybe 3 weeks to sell. So this is another fast sale. I believe $30. It's maybe just meeting my desired profit margin of $25. It might be something more like $24, but it's very close. So this is a great sale for me. It didn't sit too long, and as Technsports likes to say, you know, it didn't take up a parking spot for very long. So I belong to two different mentor groups. I belong to Daily Refinements and also Technsports mentor groups. And Tech has a lot of really great videos and things out. He gives a lot of great examples, and especially about sell-through rate, about sourcing, pretty much everything to do with reselling. And anyways, I will go ahead and link his channel below. I actually will also link Daily Refinements, Chris's channel below as well. But I belong to those groups for a while now, and I still learn from the group. I still enjoy it. Okay, next item is a really fun kids hoodie, and the brand is Aviator Nation. So I love finding Aviator Nation even if it's a kid's size. This one I found at the bins. I showed in the past kind of how the average cost of goods spreadsheet kind of works out, and I purchased Cheryl Miller's spreadsheets, and then I started a new spreadsheet for 2024, which is really exciting because I was able to, I only pay once for her spreadsheet, and then every year she'll give me access to another new spreadsheet. So I think for me it's really, really worth it. And the new one actually is nice because it's not only Excel, but you can convert it into a Google Sheet, which I use. I like to use Google Sheet rather than Excel. So anyways, let's see. This is Aviator Nation Hoodie Jacket Kids 6 Gray Rainbow Elastic Logo Sweats Surfer Soft is the title. And it sold for $43, which is great. And let's see, it took about almost 3 weeks to sell. So yet again, another great sale. And again, I didn't have a lot of sales this weekend, but I had higher dollar sales, and the sell-through have been very good. So that's kind of been my strategy, or my business model. So I cannot complain about that. I just have to get to the point where I can list a little bit more items if I want to increase how much money I'm making. So that's something I need to work on, and I think I'll get there eventually. But the thing about it is in order to find more great items, I have to source more so that I get more chances to find these great items. So that is the trick. And then if I'm outsourcing, there's less time at where I'm back in my office and I'm listing and photographing and things like that. So that's where it gets a little tricky. But on the other hand, I am pretty lucky because I don't have to drive too far in order to go to the places that I source from. I tried sourcing in another city recently, and I was somewhat successful. And I think, would I go there again? I would like to, but, it is a further drive, so I have to kind of think about that. And maybe going out to this thrift store, there was like 3 in a row. So maybe I need to go on the weekend where I have more time and then that way I can maybe just hit all three. So that might be what I need to do. Also, I might also check out the flea market that's closest to me as well. And I think the trick with that is I need to get up, pretty early to go. So, okay, so next is a pair of Free People sweatpants. And these are super fun. They're super baggy. They're either high-waisted or like a low crotch sweatpants, but very sort of substantial. They're heavyweight, thick, soft, very warm, and just like a really fun kind of boho style. Let's see. Also almost like harem pants because of the long waist, which could you could wear it lower on your hips and have it be more like a low crotch or harem pants, right? Let's see. Title is Free People Movement Joggers Women Large Gray Harem Sweatpants Baggy High Rise is the title. And it sold for $30. So once again, pretty much hitting my profit margin. And let's see, it took like a week after listing to sell. So this is a very fast sale, hitting my profit margin. So yes, this is a great sale for me. I would definitely pick these up again if I found them. These I found at my bins, and I have been going to my bins a lot more frequently. I ran out of shoots. I just ran out of my Poshmark stickers. Let me see. I might have more. Oh, I have more. Thank goodness. Okay, good. I do have more, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab them real quick. Maybe I'll take it there. Yet again, this is another Free People item, and certain items in Free People are very desirable, and I've found that these kind of sweatpants tend to sell really well. A few more of these stickers so that I think it'll get me through this. Yeah, there's only one last item. So, okay, so last item to ship out, and then I'm going to run out to the post office. Oh, yeah. Here is a pair of Madewell jeans, and these are new with tags. These I picked up at my local Goodwill store, and the style is 90s straight. So, it's a very desirable cut of jeans. They're new with tag, and I decided to go ahead and get these at the store, even though they charge $9.99, so $10 for a pair of jeans. But because they're new with tags, because of the style, the straight leg, because of those reasons, I decided to go ahead and pick these up. And let's see, title for this is Madewell Jeans Women 24 Black 90s Straight Grunge Streetwear Stretch New is the title. And these sold for $50. And it took it took about a week and a half to sell. So these are great sale for me. You know, again, exceeding my profit margin, my desired profit margin. And I would definitely pick these up again. I picked up 3 Madewell New with Tags jeans, and they all sold. Yeah, I think, yeah, they all sold pretty quickly. So, you know, while maybe the pre-owned Madewell jeans might sit a bit for me, I've noticed that the New with Tags has moved pretty quickly. So that's, you know, that's been really nice. And for, you know, a good profit. So very happy with this sale. I'll definitely be on the lookout for more New with Tags Madewell jeans. I've actually been passing on other styles of Madewell jeans, especially the skinnies. And even when I find them at the bin, I just decided to not focus on them. And I actually do sell the Madewell skinnies from time to time still. So I think there still is a market, but it, you know, the sales are few and far between. So that's what I decided to do. So anyways, yes, so that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. Okay, until the next one, take care. Okay, bye-bye.